Shit, we professional now, dude. You know?
Yeah, we up on the iPod, dude.
Um,
iBloud.
iPod, iBloud.
This is
Yeah, dude.
iBloud Nano.
Dude, this is my mobile recording. I was just telling Lily, I was like, I got a studio apartment and a recording app. You know what I mean? So that's
But
kind
why
of
does
like,
your name say Oliver Sutton?
yeah, that's the one that Lily hated. Remember, dude? I was like,
That's great.
I'll tell you this: some more listener feedback. Some more listener feedback. Everyone was like, "What the fuck is Oliver Jewels are falling out of her pocket?" But that shit's hella funny.
No, that's great.
Like everybody loved that joke, and like I mean, I don't know, I didn't even necessarily love it, you know, but I was like, okay. I was like, it's random, it's kind of funny. Everyone's like, dude, Oliver Jewels are falling out of her pocket. Like, that's
I like how it's
incredible.
Oliver Jewels are falling out of her ... pocket.
Is that what it is?
It's a nice
That's
touch to it.
that is tight. It's a long last name. It's Germanic, you know. Yeah, it's like it sounds a lot better in its native language.
Yeah, there's some
Um,
hieroglyphs.
yeah. So I tried to search sort of like for us, but then also like just for life information. Like if there was I typed in HVAC comedy on the podcast, you know, like search bar, and like some shit came up, you know, because I just wanted to know, you know what I mean. First of all, I want to
Yeah.
know, does our shit pop up? It's not really it's not really HVAC, and you know the jury's out on whether it's comedy or not, or if it's just I don't know. But yeah, this one show did pop up, and I was like reading the thing on it, and it was like an HVAC show, and they're like talking about something about laughs or fun or something like that, and I listened to it, you know, and like there is a lot of HVAC talk, you know, but like very little mentions of like black magic or like riffraff or you know like vape flavors, obviously. Although I think they could probably get to that one.
Native American astrology.
Native American astrology, like I don't, you know, they're not really. I think we still got it. You know, I still think we're the number one nonsensical HVAC podcast in the
Nah,
world.
that's
You know,
facts. In the
dude,
world.
I was down with being number two is the thing. So I was like, okay, like if these people are really doing it, then I could have the number two. You know, we could have the number two, but nah, dude,
They
it's
just
still no,
really whitewashing astrology over there.
dude, it's fucked, dude. But yeah, no, we're still number one. You know,
Oh, you're
I
Sagittarius? How does that feel with the blood of the Native Americans on your hands?
yeah, I had this other thought too, where it's like, I wonder, like, what if we just for like sort of like fake it till you make it? Like, what if we just did ad reads for like Subway or like Target or something? Because you getting like, hold on a second, coming back, like, say, come in now to Target for all your Christmas specials. You know, and they're like, yo, we're not sponsoring you, dude. Like, you can't do that. Like, I don't know the laws on that. You know, it's like,
I
are you
like that.
allowed to pretend like you're sponsored, you know? Um, it's like you're just like reading ads for no reason, you know? It's
I
like,
like
oh
that.
yeah, this like racially insensitive comment was brought to you by like the Athletic Greens. You know?
Yeah.
I
Kmart.
don't know. I thought it was kind of yeah, dude. Kmart. Yeah, I don't think they even have Kmart anymore, dude. You know?
We
Damn,
should
that makes
we
it
should
even
do
better.
we should do out of order reads. Like Menards
Oh,
does offer 3 screws for every 4 screw you buy.
yeah, or I kind of like that idea too. Is like just like fake ad reads for companies that are out of business. Be like, it's
Yeah.
like this next segment's brought to you by Circuit City. You know,
Yeah. Empire Records sponsors
dude.
this ad read.
Yeah, dude, totally. This next part's brought to you by Bowflex. You
Yeah.
know?
Tybo.
Yeah, Tybo. There you go. Yeah. It's
Which we really
fucking
haven't touched on the whole Tybo section. My mom used to watch those and dance to the screen
that's tight.
Hmm.
That's actually really
Tybo ho.
cool.
with
Yeah.
Tybo.
Yeah, dude. I have this like theory. So like it's kind of like a conspiracy theory, but like basically it's just like people are dumb, so it's not really that big of a conspiracy. But it's like every like 10 years, like big stationary bicycles, like, okay, everyone's cleared out their stationary bikes from the last time we did this. Let's hit them with a new stationary bike. You know?
Mhm.
Like, because like when Peloton came out, like everyone's like, "Oh, gotta get a Peloton." I'm like, "Gosh, this is a stationary bike, dude." Like I had one of those in my house when I was a kid, and we just like stick our fingers in it or whatever, or like
Yeah.
playing cards or whatever. And then like it just basically it just becomes like it's like pretty like low hanging fruit on the joke front. It just becomes like a clothes rack or whatever, and then like it gets really dusty. And like I feel like this cycle kind of like repeats every like 10 years. Like every 10 years they're like, okay, it's time for the next one. Like we're gonna sell everybody in America a bike that doesn't go anywhere.
Nah,
Um,
facts.
do you see a Peloton? I
That's
mean, when's the
real.
last time you saw someone fucking riding a Peloton? Like I go to houses, there's always Pelotons and they're always dusty as fuck, And I'm like, y'all are such
Yeah.
clowns. Like, how do y'all not keep falling for this?
I
You're never
actually
good.
accidentally got my ankle stuck in a Peloton bike in Play It Again Sports. And now my ankle cracks every time I walk downstairs.
It's tight. Yeah, we were gonna start this band. There's that band, Skate for the Devil, I think is what it's called. Lily probably knows it.
Skate
No,
for
but
the
I
devil.
know the story.
Oh, you do know the
Sounds
story
tight.
though. Yeah, so we were gonna make some merch that was Peloton for the Devil.
Yo, those Ajax hoodies are sick though.
Oh, dude, those things are hot. Yeah, yeah. It's almost seems like kind of dangerous to rock it, to be honest. I'm kind of into it. That's just loud.
It is pretty loud.
Dude, it's super loud, and it's like who is this against? You know what I mean? Like you're kind of like pissing off like cops and joggers. Dude, cops and joggers, man. That's a good one. Like cops and
Cops and
robbers. Yeah,
joggers.
totally. Fucking the, the, the alternate jersey.
Yeah. Or like a
Cops and
childhood game. Let's play
uh,
cops and
cops and
joggers.
joggers. That's awesome. Yeah, sponsored. This segment sponsored. This new brand idea segment sponsored by fucking the Game of Life, the board games. Um,
Oh, hell yeah.
dude, fake ad reads, dude. We gotta start incorporating those if we ever want to make it in this world.
Shoots and ladders. I mean, or like
Um,
chess. Just like this sponsored ad read is sponsored by chess, the game of chess. If you ever wanted to play
just
with your friend, well, there's a
totally,
square game.
yeah, totally. Yeah, this one's brought to you by a volleyball. You know? Oh, dude, I do have a Trapper Keeper though. Speaking of things they don't really make anymore, so we could probably, yeah, we'll have to get Trapper Keeper to sponsor us. Jake, you're probably too young for Trapper Keeper, so
Well, we
if I
keep
don't,
our trappers like future, dude.
yeah, we keep our trappers like they trap flavored vapes in liquor stores in Oakland.
If you trap hard, you got to keep it, Trapper keepers.
Um, yeah. Do you know what Trapper Keepers are or no?
No.
Yeah. See, that's what I thought. Yeah, they're like these like there's these things from like the '90s. I guess both y'all are probably too young for that, maybe.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were
they're like
called
just
something else.
yeah, they're like binders for like school, you know.
Mm.
Well,
They're like the folders that you could put in your binder.
yeah, well,
Ooh, I
like your
like those.
well, a Trapper Keeper. I'm fucking show you. We're on like video shit here. I mean, I'm looking at my fucking Trapper Keeper right now. You know, let's see. Yeah, I don't know how to work anything, so this is a fucking Trapper Keeper. Let's see. That's a Trapper
Okay.
Keeper.
Oh
Yeah,
shit. Oh,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
thinking of peachy folders. My bad.
Yeah, well, it has like in it, It's like you could have like fucking hella like pockets in it and shit. Like to wait, I don't know how this thing works. Like put your markers and like I don't know. My lighting's obviously really incredible at my new studio apartment.
I think it's a pretty good thing for the podcast to show and tell hour,
Yeah, totally.
where we
No,
just show each other stuff.
yeah,
None of the listeners can
like this is from the '90s. Yeah, so this was called a Trapper Keeper. It was really important to have
hear.
this, or else you'd be a poser.
Nah,
Um,
Trapper Keepers are actually lit. I know what they are now.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
they're
I'm
pretty
with
great,
that.
dude.
I
Yeah,
love them.
it's like one of those things. Like when I remembered they existed, I had to get one. I've becoming like more of like a, what do you call it? Like a materialist, I guess. You know, I guess it's just like like a fact of just like, or a factor of just like not being super fucking poor all the time. Like I'm still like pretty poor, but I can buy like a Trapper Keeper if I think about it. You know, I'm like I could just own that. You know. I actually did. I got to use my rent to own joke the other day at work, which was pretty
Uh,
fun. Yeah, which is like it's not on the record yet, so we can probably get it on the record because I don't even know if Jake knows what I'm talking about. Do you know the joke I'm talking about, Jake?
I think so. We talked about it the other
Yeah, where
day.
it's like, yeah, or no, it's like yeah, like I'm not like I went from renting to owning like the movies on Amazon Prime or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah. So yeah, I got to use that in the house the other day because I had to like bill these people, and I was like, "Hey, do you guys like rent? Or are you the owners? Or do you rent?" And they're like, "Oh no, they're like we're just renters, you know." And I was like, "Oh, I get that. Yeah, I actually just went from renting to owning, you know." And then like I did the rest of the joke, but but I did it like deadpan, you know, like at first, you know, I was like, I actually just went from renting to owning. Yeah, the movies on Amazon Prime, you know. No. And she started laughing. Like it landed really well. I was really happy
I'm
about it.
stacking about like 14 movies right now.
Uh, no, this yeah for sure. Like the inheritance is going to be big for whatever the next stray dog I find. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
it's gonna be one lucky pup. You know. What else? What's good, Jake? You know.
Shit, bro. Just fucking went Christmas shopping and carried a huge ass bag up 6 flights of stairs to house
dude,
Br-
prior
that's
to
good because
br-
school.
this is the Christmas spectacular.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think we should call it the Bristmas spectacular.
Dude, Bristmas spirit.
Straight up, dude. Out here singing Bristmas barrels, you know?
Santa
Um,
Claus wasn't wearing blue, you feel me?
dude, I'm all full up with this Bristmas beer. You know what I mean?
You got some
but it
Bristmas
Um,
but it
beer?
kind of sounds like it's about circumcision.
it does. I thought about that, like a bris or whatever. Yeah, I don't really know what a
Christmas.
bris is. Well, then it's like
It's
all
the circumcision
inclusive.
ceremony.
Well, then it's great. You know, like it's for everybody. It's it's for Bloods and Jews and Americans. That sounds super ignorant. Dude, there was this guy in my hometown growing up. His name was like, I think it was like, it's either Dude Love or King Love. You know, it's like the whole like every town has like the crazy guy or whatever,
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
famous crazy guy, you know? So ours when I was a kid was, I think his name was King Love. And he was always posted up at the hospital by my house. He seemed like every day on the way to school. And he was like, he kind of looked like Santa Claus actually. So yeah, it's pretty like, you know, it's pretty thematic for what we're doing here. But thing was, is like he kind of looked like Santa Claus, like mixed with like a jester or like a hippie, you know?
Mm.
He's like always wearing like, and his name was like, I think it was King Love. But his whole thing was just like anti-circumcision. That was it, like every day. It's like, dude, like, what happened to you, man? You know what I mean? Like, how rough was your circumcision? And like, how recent was it, dude? You're like 65, you know? Like, and he's just holding up signs every day, like, stop cutting the hood or whatever. I don't know. Oh yeah, that was it. I actually got reminded of another thought I had earlier today, which is like an old thought, but I thought about it. Back to like gang culture, because yeah, they didn't talk about gang culture either at all in that other HVAC podcast I was telling y'all about. It's like,
Damn.
Which is
yeah, we're
wild. You
kind
think that would be like,
of. You think they would know,
yeah.
you know? They sounded pretty trashy though, which I appreciated, and knowledgeable on HVAC, which I think would be boring to a lot of people. But I listened to like the whole thing. You know, I was like, oh, it's interesting. That's a
Maybe
good
we should
idea.
cross get them on the call.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think they would just. I think they would just be kind of like, "What the fuck?"
You're like, so did you smoke meth for your interview or did you just use fake pee?
You're like, what dude, you're like, hold on a second. You just called me. This is the show. Is you calling me? And you guys are talking about circumcision. Like what?
Dude,
What the fuck?
or
Huh?
be like, well, first you have to watch this 2 hours. No.
It's like, yeah, we're gonna need you to do some prep work. There's this guy named Snow. You're gonna need to know a lot about. Um, But oh yeah, but I was thinking about this kind of like random gang culture shit. But fucking like there's like voting blocks. Like what voting blocks are, Jake?
I heard of it, but I don't know exactly what they are.
So and literally, once again, you're always welcome to jump in on when I'm poorly explaining something. But so like a voting block could just be like a church, right? Where you're like, okay, like us here at like First Methodist Church in Macon, Georgia, we're gonna vote for Trump or whatever, right? Like,
Mm.
or we're gonna vote for this congressperson or whatever. But I was thinking like it'd be kind of fun to do like a bit or just in real life where it's like the gang voting block. It's like all the bloods are gonna vote for like Denny Harrison for like state elect Senate 4 or whatever. You know?
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
cool.
dude, it's really important to get the Roland Crips vote.
Represent, vote for Denis Moore.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. All
She's
politics
got
are
like a red
local.
bandana. She's just like posing with.
Yeah. I don't know. So yeah, gang voting blocks. I feel like there was more to that, but I don't know. It's an
That's
idea.
pretty tight.
You know, I mean, I feel like it's kind of untapped. People always talking about the Latino vote or like the working class vote or like the white trash vote or whatever. But it's never like the gangbanger vote. You know, or like the
That's facts.
I feel like you could go other places with that too. Like certain like voting block groups that are just like not really like considered to be like voting blocks that you're not going after. It's like yeah, I guess the union actually has like they have like a voting block or they try to. Like they tell you who you should or like who they endorse or whatever. So
Interesting.
it's kind of the same thing. Yeah, so like
Yeah.
they'll tell you like and they're like they tell you too like we don't care any which way, all we care about is pro union. you know which is like kind of funny. They're not really worried about any of the other stuff. um yeah, I don't know. We were also we're gonna edit this next part out. We can edit from here, right, Lily? 'Cause I'm about to say
Oh
some
yeah, yeah, yeah.
shit. Okay, good. Oh yeah, I don't know. I guess like the tidbit we could leave in would be like basically like all the shit from China has like gotten like even worse than it ever was. Like y'all notice that shit, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
like and we were joking like I remember when made in China used to mean something in this country. Made in China just doesn't mean what it used to. Like it's like I don't know. But then this would be like really HVAC specific, all the jokes we were making today, and like you probably wouldn't even get them. But they're also like just really pretty it's not even like racially insensitive, it's just like kind of racist. Um but it was like so funny, I was like crying. So I don't know, it was hard to avoid, you know. But yeah, we'll definitely cut all that out. Except for I remember when "Made in China" used to mean something in this country. You know,
That's pretty. That's
so I
pretty
think that
fire.
that's. I mean, I think that's safe enough.
I think the Chinese would agree.
Um, I mean, I think it's kind of like, I mean, the kind of conspiracy theory on that is like, they're just like fucking just making our lives so difficult. It's like, they're like, dude, this is going to piss the Americans off so much. Like, send them these like really shitty pliers. They're going to be out there just fucking going home and kicking their dogs and like fucking getting drunk. They're
Send
going
them
to be
these
so
scissors that
fucking,
don't cut.
oh my God, they're going to be so fucking irritated. They're not going to be able to they're not going to be able to get anything done. It's like world domination. So another like
Just
kind of
them
like
thinking we're not going to be able to get shit done is hilarious too.
I mean it's fucking true, dude. Try to get something done with something that was like made in China like after 2022. You know what I mean? Like it's not gonna work. But yeah, it's way too much to explain and really way too racist to be on any kind of recording. But I don't. We'll cut it. This is where Lily shines.
Oh yeah.
Like that cannot be bleeped or anything. Like that's gotta be scrubbed from the fucking internet.
What if I just
Uh
play Christmas music over it?
actually, that's kind of an awesome idea. Actually, I like that. Yeah,
It
it's
is
like,
awesome.
and so I'm about to go on like kind of a racist rant. It's like, here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus.
No, that's awesome.
And made in China used to mean something. Right down Santa Claus Lane.
Well, we got another raving review today. All the
Oh yeah, what do we got?
descriptions,
Really?
For people that don't listen to the podcast, all the descriptions of the podcast are very funny.
Ah.
Yeah, I love them. Yeah, I think they're better than the actual show. I think a lot of the time.
It's very
It's-
like for someone who doesn't know, they're like, "Oh, I want to listen." You know, it sounds kind of
Mhm.
fun.
And then they turn it on. They're like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, am I on hold right now?
Is there a
Like,
harsh wind blowing?
it's like they just go to like the Apple store to get their phone replaced. Like, I
Like, yeah, my
just got
phone
it.
was broken, so I tried
My,
to get a new.
my phone's fucked up, man. Like, I just shit sounds really funny, but it's clearly like, I can't hear it at all. So I don't know. It seems like it should be funny based on the descriptions. Yeah, still waiting for that first written review. You know, I'm not gonna pressure anybody into it. I want to see who. I want to see who wants to jump in those waters. You
Yeah, for real.
know. I mean, we definitely have gotten some. You know, nothing official. Well, actually, I want a little another update. I kind of ran over your joke the other last time, Jake, about the average mamma jamma, and that's a great joke. I totally forgot about that.
The
You know.
average mamma jamma. Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah. So actually, I was thinking about this like as a setup is like, you know, because comedy is like really like to me, it's like one of the things that doesn't really, we kind of talked about this maybe, but like it doesn't really age well. It doesn't matter like, oh, that was like offensive back in the day or it's offensive now and it wasn't like not even that kind of shit. But just like shit's only really funny for like kind of a brief moment in time, you know?
Mm.
Like for whatever reason, it's like you go watch old stand up or something that you thought was funny. It's like it's really just not that funny anymore. And it's not because like, oh, I can't believe he said that. It's like that's just really just not funny anymore.
Yeah.
So in that same breath, so there's a Rick James song from like the 80s. You know? But you know that song, She's a Batman Pajama? Like, I don't know if that's Rick James. I don't know who fucking sings that song. Do you know the song, Lily?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody kind of knows that song, right? Yeah, so me and Jake, he was talking about this last week. I just didn't even catch it really like enough, but yeah, we were just talking about just referring to like your girlfriend or like just women in general as like mamma jammas, but like she's kind of like a difficult mamma jamma. You know what I mean? Where, like you know, she's like pretty like she's kind of like a dramatic mamma jamma. You know, she's like a mamma jamma with like a lot of baggage. You know, and I'm kind of like looking for a new mamma jamma. You know, like I don't know, just like Lily doesn't think that's funny. That's okay. They can't. They can't all be winners. You know.
No, I inferred it from the recording too, or because you said it's a mediocre mamma jamma, and the way I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
I guess I was like, hot mamma jamma is kind of like redundant, whereas like,
I think it's
without,
bad. I think it's bad Mamma Jam in the song, though, right? Yeah,
or
she's a bad.
whatever, it's bad,
Yeah.
it's hot, or whatever.
Well, I think that's
But
what makes it
like,
funny. Is like she's like kind of an average Mamma Jamma. You
yeah,
know? Yeah,
exactly.
because I think Mamma Jamma implies something extra. You know, like
Yeah.
She's a
a
mamma
extra.
jamma, but she has a lot to say.
Yeah, it's kind of a talkative Mamma Jamma. You know. I don't know. I
King
think
of
that shit's
mamma
really funny.
jammas.
Ah, um, yeah. So that's that was that part. So, and I actually really do love that one.
No, that one's
Um,
fire.
it was classic, dude. Straight classic. You know, she's an
For
average.
real.
I actually got rid. I think I just left my mamma jamma actually yesterday. I'm gonna keep
Oh,
it
really?
Jake. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it
Mamma
Jake
jamma
right now. And
problems.
just get like way too personal. Yeah, it's my baby mamma jamma, mama. I don't know how that
I'm
one
not
goes.
sure, but I'm pretty sure I left my mamma jamma last night.
Yeah, I pretty much did. Yeah, but then I kind of thought about it though. I was like, well, I sort of my take on it is like she kind of hates me, so it's kind of hard for that to work. Or I don't, or that's marriage. I'm not sure. You know, I've never been married, but um, yeah. Oh, and then the other thing too is like if she ever listened to any of this, it was over anyways. You know, so. You know, it's HVAC or die. You know what I
Facts.
mean?
Wait, that's not
Shirt
a bumper
idea.
sticker. Hate or die bumper sticker, bro. With HVAC.
Well, me and Jake already have that one's vapor dye. Yeah, we talked about that.
Oh yeah, totally.
I mean, you can do HVAC or dye too. I'm not shooting it down. I love it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
I also
blank or
love
dye.
the
Anything.
redo of the skate or die. It could be skate or don't skate.
Yeah, or just like,
It's
yeah,
not
okay, I
as
like
punk,
it.
but
Yeah,
it's like skate or don't
no.
skate.
Well, we went. It's like that one time we drove by this place and it said like skate lessons. It was like in Oakland too. It was like a sign on the side of the building, and I was like, okay, lesson one, skate or die, class dismissed. Fucking pay up, you fucking posers. You know
Yeah, for
what
real.
I mean? Yeah, like what fucking more lessons do you need, dude? You know, it's fucking skate or die. You know.
Fuck yeah,
Um.
here's a 40 and an oversized hoodie. Skate or die. Get out of my class.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Pay the fucking pay the tuition fee, you poser. Um, but yeah, dude, vapor dye. I think vapor dye is pretty tight though. We get that cops and joggers vapor dye. You know, that could be a good one. You know, kind of
Mm.
smash
Yeah.
those two together. I don't know. Oh yeah, the other bumper sticker idea I remember that I had was fucking it's gay to be proud, which I think is pretty funny. You know,
Yeah.
That is
like
pretty
because it kind
funny.
of works for well, it kind of works for everybody too, right? Like it can be like a bigoted like anti-gay sticker, and that can also be like a gay pride sticker. You know,
Hmm.
like so you're really not alienating any
And it
of
could
the
also
market
be
with that one.
anti like being proud of your country kind of thing. You know,
Sure, yeah, I think it's a sticker for everybody. You
it's
know,
gay to be proud, like a proud boy. They're gay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I took it, which is like kind of alienating both.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
kind
so
of nice.
it's for nobody.
It's for
So yeah,
nobody.
like I kind of read that the wrong way. Like this sticker's for everybody. It's like everybody hates it. I think y'all are more right. It's actually funny. So I was talking to my folks. I was talking to my folks the other day about that bumper sticker, the one that kind of kicked off this whole bumper tick sticker talk shit. You know, with the wait till you see my installs. You know, and my old man was like, he's like, I don't really like. Who would buy that though? Because you're pretty much just saying like what a shitty tradesman you are. You know? I'm like, wait, what? So you don't think that people are gonna be like, look how bad I am at my job? Like, you don't think that's gonna sell? Like, I don't know, old man. You know,
You
I
think
don't
I'm
know
a
if you
bad
really got.
driver? Wait till you see how bad I am at
Uh,
my job.
yeah, totally. I'm yeah, so, like, who doesn't want that on their car? Like, not only is my driving shitty, but I'm also equally or more terrible at my job. You know, like I think that's for everybody. You know.
That's great.
But then I actually showed him like he didn't like any of my like ideas, which tracks for my whole life or whatever. But then I do have this one invention that's like basically just a box. And he's like, "Well, I was like, go back. Is that a box?" He's like, that's fucking that's incredible. We need to patent that." And I'm like, wait, what? All the fucking like all the shit like in the 30 I'm 39. 39 years of shit I've been saying and coming up with. And you're the box is the first positive review. First
Now hold
positive
on,
review
Rich. You might have
lifelong.
something
I was
here.
like, well, hold on a second. Now it's got five sides, but one of them is open, and that catches things. And I mean, he wasn't even being sarcastic either. And I'm not being sarcastic when I say that is the first compliment I ever got, you know? So, yeah. So you just never can tell with people. You know, you never know what's going to tickle somebody. But the look how bad I am at my job bumper sticker it did not really, he didn't really get that one, you
You
know?
think my driving's bad? Wait till
Uh,
you see me protect my woman.
yeah. Wait till you see how horrible in bed I am, you know?
Wait till you see me not open the door for my girlfriend.
Yeah, totally. Wait till you see how I handle my alcohol. You know?
Yeah, wait till you see me not give up my seat for a pregnant lady on the train.
Yes, that's tight. Wait till you see how I treat the elderly. You know?
Yeah. Wait till you see my search history.
Oh God.
That one's actually fire.
Yeah, I think once again we found it, and Jake's the one who found it. You know, so like my driving. Wait till you see my search history.
That's great.
Oh man, yeah, that's it, man. That's the one. All right, well, we'll print it, dude. Put it on the website.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I like the website being like kind of all over the place. Like, what is this merch store? It's like anti-cop pro HVAC. Like, I don't. All right, I guess I'll have one of each. It's just,
That's our voting block.
that's our voting block.
Pretty much pro HVAC, anti cops.
Yeah, it's like our platform is sort of like more air in places, and then also like less joggers. It's like I guess they want people to be like indoors more. Like I don't really know. It's like an indoor platform. Yeah, me and Lily are kind of in concert on this though. Is I'm pretty much all about the V and HVAC.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah,
best one. It's a sleeper.
it is a sleeper. And actually, that story I
Ventilation.
told it. Yeah, exactly. There you go, Jake. See, you're on an HVAC podcast, so it's good. It's good. The question, like inflection at the end of ventilation, there was a little sussy. You
Heavy
know?
ventilation, all
Yeah,
coworkers.
yeah, totally. You nailed it. Yeah. Super heavy on the ventilation. Um, yeah, but yeah, the V, dude. The V's where the real magic
We
happens.
should also do like HVAC, but like with the metal
Mm.
lettering, so you can't really tell what it seems. It seems like a band, but it just says HVAC.
Mm.
Yeah, I used to have a shirt like that actually. Lily might even
That's
remember
pretty
it, but it
cool.
was like I had this shirt that was like it was like a blue image like printed on a black shirt. So it's like really hard to see.
Mm.
And it was just like a guy like walking through the woods or like climbing a rock or something, and it just said like adventure on it or something like that. Like it was like a really cheesy shirt, and I would like wear it to metal shows, and like I'd always see people like squinting, looking at my shirt, like trying to figure out what band it was. It was just like a fucking yeah, it was like I don't even know, like yeah, it was just like a kid's shirt with like a guy like hiking on it or something.
Brought to you
Yeah.
by Adventure.
Oh yeah,
Like
that
adventuring
one's
as a concept.
that one's actually yeah, totally. That was actually brought to you by the Discovery Zone. I don't know if y'all remember the Discovery Zone.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, great. Yeah, okay, good. Landed. Good. Just not funny, Lee, I guess. Uh,
Nah, it's funny.
I went
I
to the
like
Discovery Zone in Oakland as a
dude, you're
child.
lucky. I think I went once when I was a kid, or I just wanted to go and I never did. I'm not
Damn.
sure. Yeah. But it sounded awesome. I still remember the song, you
I
know?
always had enough for Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely spent some time I did some time in Chuck E. Cheese.
Bucky
Yeah,
Bees.
yeah, Bucky Bees, dude.
Fuck you, bees.
Damn, we should
Yeah.
create a children's play place called Bucky Bees.
It's
I
not
don't
bad.
think it would be
Yeah.
trademarked.
Oh, actually, this is maybe kind of yeah. It's probably yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Wait, what happened?
Instead of a mouse, it would be a cat as the leader,
Or a
Did we
bee.
lose?
or
Yeah.
bee.
Or just a gang member. You know what I mean? Just like fucking
Just
like
straight up, yeah.
Stan. No, it's like Stanley Tukey with like a huge head. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I've been teaching people in New York about let's get high, bitch,
Oh yeah,
in
dude.
my Damura.
Yeah, Damuritis, dude. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
classic,
Well,
literally.
people didn't know
Yeah.
what crabs meant, so I had to tell them. I'm
Well,
not
I
gonna say
wouldn't
it
be.
now.
Yeah, let's not, and let's not ride around New York playing Damuritis. Like, dude, I do sometimes blast to tell them I be crippin' song pretty loud. When I'm riding around, it's a
It makes
little
you feel good.
kind of what's it's good to spread out the love. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Like, let's get all the attention.
I'm not forgetting about history here. That's what I know for sure.
Yeah, dude. That's brought to you by I don't even know what. Yeah, some out of fucking date. I kind of like
Menards.
this. What is this Lenards thing you keep talking about?
Menards? You never heard
Yeah,
of Save Big Money at Menards?
no, this must be a Chicago thing or something, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Save big money at Menards.
That's tight. Yeah, yeah. I don't know,
What
dude.
about Empire? Empire.
I kind of remember that. I don't know.
200-300 Empire.
I thought that was like J.G. Wentworth or something though. It was
I
like a
mean,
money
JG
hotline.
Wentworth also needs a shout out.
Dude,
They are
facts.
sponsoring this podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. Whether they want to or not. Like, we don't want to sponsor you. Like, it's too late, motherfuckers. You
Well,
know?
if you have a long term payment but you need cash now,
See, there you
call
go.
JG Wentworth.
You got it. You know?
877 cash now.
Maybe we could just start. We could do like that scam thing where you just like send out bills to people. You know, like there's like guys that like build like Google for like years, like every month they just build them like $1,000 or like $2,000. And like Google just it's so big they just kept paying the bills. They're like, you got really owe this guy a lot every month, you know. But it's
we
like
could
nothing to
probably
them.
we could probably get paid by one of those companies that has a lot of people saying shit for them and just jump on the train and be like, well, I guess we did sponsor them. We don't have the paperwork, but
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we just send the bill to fucking like whoever like sponsors other shit, you know.
I like
Um,
that.
yeah. I mean, it's worth 90 days in jail.
It's definitely worth trying it. Yeah.
Dude, too bad. One time I walked into this supply house. So we'll keep it HVAC here for a second. I walked into this HVAC supply house, and it said $10,000 reward for information leading to the prosecution of a shoplifter or whatever, like at that warehouse, you know.
Mm.
And I was like, all right, I'm gonna steal that right there, and I'm gonna turn myself in. It's like I don't know, like that's just 10 grand for a night in jail. You know what I mean? Like what do I got to steal to get that $10,000? Can I turn myself in? Like, can I just steal something and then go to jail and get $10,000? They thought it was about as funny as y'all think it is right now.
No, that's hella funny.
I thought it was pretty funny, but you know,
I
I
got a
don't
piece of
know.
glass stuck in my finger. I'm a little bit sidetracked.
How'd you get glass stuck in your finger?
I smashed my phone.
With your
Me,
hand?
me and the old lady were fighting. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Mm.
tight. Wow. This is the same. This isn't like a new smashing from the last time we talked to you, or
No, it's just still stuck in there from the last time.
Got
oh,
it.
okay.
Now it's getting pretty irritated and infected, but you know, it's worth it. I might have something to tell my grandkids about. Hey, look at touch Grandpa's finger here. That's the iPhone 11.
Damn, the 11?
Nah,
That's awesome.
it was a 16.
Damn,
Damn, dude. Did you at least get the orange one when you got a new one? Oh no, you just
for
got a new
real.
screen though.
Yeah, it's the white one still. You know, I like it like that. Keep iPhones white.
Dude, make iPhones orange again. You
Dude,
know?
bags. That's a
Yeah.
Kodak shirt right there.
Yeah, dude, that's sponsored by Kodak, actually.
Yeah, Sniper Gang
Yeah,
Industries.
Sniper brought to you by Sniper Gang. You know?
Is Kodak
Speaking of,
sponsored by a defunct company? Kodak?
I am wearing Sniper Gang underwear right now.
That's nice. You know. What
Just
was the
wanted you
question,
guys to
Lily?
know.
Is Kodak Black sponsored by a defunct company, Kodak?
I actually kind of wondered about that. I honestly think I always wondered about the name, you know? And at risk of this all getting edited out because I'm just in a real racist mood today, I guess,
Is
apparently.
this gonna be Christmas music?
Yeah, totally. I like that, actually. It's a great idea. So, I mean, you be the judge of how racist this is. But basically, and it's not even racist, it's just real. But I mean, maybe it's racist that I think this is.
That's the most racist thing you've said yet.
That's how all
Okay.
racist things are premised.
Yeah, totally. It's
It's
not
not racist,
racist.
it's just real.
It's just real.
Get these jingle jangles out of my
Uh,
country.
Jing- Dude, we could leave that part in the Christmas music edit. Just
Well, that was the
saying
one funny
jingle
thing I came up
jangles.
with this week. This one funny thing I came up with this week was we had a new beer. We had a new
Okay.
beer come into our work, and it was called the Jingle Jangle beer. And I'm like, I don't know why, but those two words always together made me think of a slur. Like, yo, Jingle Jangles can't drive. Yo, why these Jingle Jangles all up in my fucking Menards, you know?
Of course, it was a jingle jangle. Yeah.
And just
It's a
using
Yeah, that's
jingle
very
non
jangle
good.
slur
morning.
words as slurs is kind of funny.
Well, we've been on that for a long time though. Like I like calling people jamokes because like people think it sounds racist. It kind of does sound
It
racist, but it's
does sound,
not.
yeah.
Yeah. So I was just
I
trying to
like
throw people off of that. Like what jamoke made this chintzy object? You know, it's like whoa, coming in hot, dude. It's like those are just
for
words.
real.
Yeah, those are
Wait, but
just words.
what was your racist but real thing you were gonna say?
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna. I'm like Socrates, man. Nothing gets away. You know. I know where that was going. Yeah. So basically, so I mean, you be the judge of how racist that is, but
No, you
you
can just
know,
that's more about
Well, I think
the camera industry being racist, the film industry.
his
you know,
explanation was when he got asked on an interview, "I ain't no cameraman, but I'll shoot a homie."
Mm.
that's what his
That was his.
explanation of what his name is.
Yeah.
I I ain't no cameraman, but I'll shoot a homie. Okay, I
Hmm.
like it. Yeah,
That the homie replaced with a slur, jingle jangle.
sure. I got you. Yeah.
He ain't no cameraman, but he'll shoot a jingle jangle.
So then he then dubbed the name Kodak Black, or he that's what his explanation was for after the fact. Like I don't know. I
That
mean,
was
I don't mind
his.
it. You know?
Well, he also said a couple things before. I think he said, "I'll be living in the moment." That's pretty cool.
Mm, yeah, I don't know, dude. Who knows more about the reason Kodak Black is named Kodak Black? Kodak Black or me? Or my
And that's the TED
torrid
Talk.
fucking.
That's the name of the TED Talk. Jimmy, that's your mailman.
Sometimes I never know where you're coming from with the shit you say.
I don't either.
Dude, you know what? You know what I really noticed?
I do love when people try to backtrack on their racism. Like, no, I've got plenty of black friends.
I mean, that's the most classic one. One thing I don't want you to become like too self-aware, Jake, but one thing I noticed about the way you talk, which I think is kind of awesome, is like you're pretty like fast and loose with your prepositions. You know, like you'll be like, "I was on the Halloween party," or or you're like, I'm at my room," or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like yeah, it's like they're always kind of like mixed up. I think it's kind of awesome. Like you don't really box yourself in with like your usage of prepositions in a sentence.
Well, I try to be
Like
aware and use ebonics, when I can.
that's not even Ebonics, dude. That's just
I
like
know, I
that's just,
know.
that's just reckless abandon of prepositions in the English language.
Nah,
Lily, you got anything on that? Like no comment? Like what?
my girlfriend definitely
Oh,
brought that up to me recently, where
Really? Yeah.
she was like, "Yo, you just be saying like the weirdest shit, like I be out here, and you like in your room."
Well, yeah. You also said you were at your room the other day. I was like, no one says like I'm at my room. Like, hey, where are you? I'm at my room. Like, no one. I guess you would say at my house. You would say at my house though, but like Jake would
But
probably
not
say like
at
I'm
my
on my
room.
house. I
So
was very
give us a little bit of the rundown, though. PG version for us listeners.
on the who, what, where, why front, or like what are we talking here? Like on the lady or what?
Yeah, like what happened? I thought things were like turning out a little bit better.
three
I mean,
words. 3 words.
stop
Three
yelling
words,
at
Lily. You're killing
stop
it.
stop yelling at me. I got four. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. That would be the four words. I guess at's a preposition, back to that. But is that a preposition in that sense? I don't know. Yeah, no, I mean I don't know. We could clip that part or this part or whatever, but yeah, I'll tell y'all, yeah, it's just that though. Yeah, just fucking so much yelling. And like I said, like it's like you like I don't know. Relationships, man. This is like we talked like when Lily was like, like relate like I just don't want to get yelled at. Like all my relationships are just me getting yelled at. That's how it's been my experience, you know. And if there's one thing I really don't like, it's being yelled at. So
No, I
yeah,
feel that.
yeah. So it's just kind of like, yeah, that's it. And like I do try. I'm not like a terrible boyfriend. I don't think. It's kind of not really like objective or whatever. But yeah, I'm just like I just don't want to get yelled at no more. So later, kind
I
of
mean, I
sucks.
mean, you're doing a great job. You're not the best, but you're not the worst either.
Well, I also just like I don't yell. That's my thing too. Is it's like, why are you yelling at me if I'm not like I get like screaming matches between like couples, but like
Hmm.
I don't ever yell. Like I talk like this even when I'm pissed. I might even
That's
talk
facts.
I might even talk softer like when I'm pissed,
You do.
But
You actually do. I
yeah,
know
yeah,
as a fact you
yeah.
do.
Yeah, and I swear less. That's my other thing
You
too.
go softer and slower, and you're like, no,
Yeah.
let me let you really know what's going on.
Well, and I don't use like harsh words, like harsh language. I don't like to swear, like in that setting, like if we're talking about stuff made in China and we're mimicking the voice. No, I'm just making jokes. I'll swear and like I don't have no problem like swearing and
No,
shit, but
that's a fact, Rich. I agree with you on that. You've
yeah, it's
always
like
been a pretty
yeah,
great
man.
arguer.
Well, yeah, because it's just like oh, like you start putting your hands up. Like that's kind of when I get real Kevin Gates about it too. It's like once the hands start flying around in the air and like f bombs start getting dropped, I'm like, what's left here for me, you know? And like my whole thing too. I mean, this is kind of old me because it doesn't really happen. My life's not as like white trashy as it used to be, but that's like when the cops show up. You know what I mean? So it's like, and like when the cops show up, they don't arrest the woman. You know what I mean? Like they arrest the man. It doesn't matter what's
Actually,
happened.
they've told me they never arrest the woman.
They never arrest a woman, yeah. So like a woman could be losing her fucking mind, and you could literally not be doing anything, and you go to jail. Like it's just how the
Yeah,
world works. So I think that's actually on a more like serious front. That's like the one thing like at least the women that I've like been around too. Like and when I'm in that position, like that woman doesn't understand. It's like there's a real like carnal or like what do you call it like primal reason, right? Like that I don't like the yelling because it's like something bad's gonna happen to me. Like literally, like you're putting me in physical. That's like how a woman can put a man in physical danger, right?
yeah,
Like
not facts.
you start screaming like I am now in physical danger for like my freedom, and then also like some other dude might roll up, and then I got to deal with him,
Yeah,
like
and then I don't have to. Then I don't get to smoke
uh,
cigarettes anymore. Like, come on.
I don't know. Oh yeah, first when you got to go sit down, yeah, it's tough to get smokes. Yeah, I don't know. So that would be that's a longer than 2 words or 3 words situation,
Take my
but.
freedom, but don't take my
Mm.
cigarette.
Well,
That's
I
it.
mean, but I feel like the other side of that is that like you like exclusively date women who yell at you.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, yeah. I do tend
Like you
to.
select for them and then get mad at them for yelling at
It's.
you.
I know it's really not fair. It's.
Damn,
It,
Lily,
I
with the
mean,
fire.
Lily's known me a long time, and she's telling the truth. It's like I'm like, oh, this one's a good yeller. Let's. What's your credit like? Let's get a house together. And then let me like fucking vociferously complain about all the yelling. Give me something to talk about. Actually, sort of my thing too is like, people who like say they don't like drama, and they'd be like, I don't like drama. Well,
They're the
I kind of
most dramatic
they're
people.
always yeah, they're always the most dramatic people. But I guess what I'll say about that is like I've definitely said that sentence before, and I'm gonna kind of say it right now. But kind of what I realized, like I actually do like a little bit of drama, but that's like too much drama. Like
Well,
I yeah, I found out I have a line.
that's like been my whole number one thing. I don't. Obviously, as every person says, they don't like drama, but I
Right,
like a
right,
little
right.
bit of toxicity.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I like a little bit of
I, I,
drama.
I like if you're
Uh,
like a little bit upset that I'm talking to other people. It makes me feel
yeah.
possessed. And I like being possessed. That's why I'm in a relationship. I'd be single if I didn't want to be possessed.
Well, I was just thinking you're much more like, slash me in the heart.
Oh, we kind of lost you there, Lily.
Not kinda. You're gone, Lily. It's
Oh
just me and
yeah.
Rich now. He's drinking his LaCroix beer.
We're sponsored by LaCroix,
That's
actually.
some sort of yeah. Well, drink bubbles. Well, we're having technical difficulties right now. Now we're gonna jump to an ad real quick. You're ever thirsty, but you're not allowed to drink alcohol? LeBroy's for the boys.
LaBroix, brought to you by the 66 Rollin' Crips. Uh,
Brought to you by the Rolling Crips is crazy. Yo,
this
we
one,
should start doing ad reads sponsored by gang members.
dude, this one's brought to you by the fucking Orange Grove Shooters.
The voting block of Cabrini and Breen.
Totally. Yeah. Sponsored by these official socks of the Kill Them All gang. You know?
Fred Perry's brought to you by Proud Boys.
All right, I'm gonna text Lily real quick. Hold on.
She just texted the group chat this fucking app, man, or something.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
So what should I say? We still at here? What do you think, Jake? What's your preposition on that one?
We still up in here. Oh, fuck, dude. Still out here. It's crazy. You know, I really didn't start this podcast to become self-aware. I know you guys might have thought that was the thing.
No, I didn't either. I mean, that was sort of my realization with how much I say, you know what I mean, and that I think that I think wearing vests is like dressing up. You know what I mean? Like those are my two takeaways. You know,
Dude, this shit is actually kind of gnarly. I don't know if you could see it, but
was this a shit in your hand?
Mhm.
No,
It's like right in the bendy part of my finger.
oh, actually, I kind of can see it. Yeah, like a little dot or something.
It's like two pieces of glasses, one in the bottom of my finger and one on the top. And they're broken pieces of glasses that came in the same way.
It's that
It's pretty
iPhone 11. Oh, you know, I think maybe we hit our time allotment or something. I'm gonna let's set up Lily. I'm just gonna call her.
All right.
Peace.
Yeah, so Marco, he's from the capital of the world. Shout out West Pittsburgh, you know.
West Pittsburgh capital.
Yeah, we were in this house one time. There's this giant world map on the wall, like me and Marco were working, you know. And like, whoa. Something's wrong with this map. It's inaccurate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll see West Pitt on here.
It's not right. And they were going to handle it.
Yeah, y'all need to handle this. Map's out of date. You know what I mean?
Hey, how many niggas?
Y'all ain't got the point on here.
The P.
Yeah, they shout out West Pitt.
But the la gente out there, though.
That's good. I was actually, before we got you on the line, I was telling Lily about the nervous breakdown.
Oh, shit. Nervous breakdown.
Marco could tell you about it. You rode around in that van much yet?
Nah, I don't think there's, I don't know. I don't even know if I can run around in that van.
But yeah, so the nervous breakdown, Lily, it's the work van for where Marco's at, my old.
Yeah.
And basically it's a rattly ass van, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And it's just really loud. And when I first got my hands on it, when I was using it, the fucking seatbelt alarm like never went off. It didn't matter if you buckled your seatbelt or not.
Uh-huh.
And it was like insanely loud, you know. And then on top of that, you pretty much, there was always the boss's crazy dog in the car too. It's like this like really like fucking unhinged like memoir, which are like this insane dog. You know what I mean? So you got all this like sheet metal rattling around. It's like bing, bing.
You get anxiety in that van.
The fucking seatbelt alarm's going off. You can't hear anything. Oh yeah, and it's all blind spots. Like you can't, if you're driving it, like you can't see anything. You know, so you just feel constantly like you're about to get in a car wreck. And then you also just have this like Malamar dog like jumping on your lap and squeaking the whole time. Like, so one day the fucking homie that works, he still works over there with Marquise right now. Dude named we're doing this job like way out of town, and it's on the van, you know. And he just looks like, he looks like he just got out of like, I don't know, some torture chamber, basically, you know. Like he's just like, he himself is like rattling, you know. He's like, I think he's feeling about to have a nervous breakdown, and I was like, that's a great name for that van. You know what I mean? So yeah, we call that van the nervous breakdown. Yeah, and on top of it, now like the doors don't work apparently, and you have to like crawl through the front to get to the back or something like that.
You have to open the back door.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, so Marco's doing. I mean, you're like I'm not caught up, Ellie, but he's working with my old outfit, right?
Right.
So he's like all of the tales that Lily's heard for years are now Marco's.
Now I'm gonna be living through.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
exactly. Yeah,
You'll have
yeah.
to
He's
start a
got the
punk band in 1992.
yeah.
Punk band?
Yeah. That's his background, dude. Like you're gonna need to know a lot about punk rock history, So you should probably be studying that.
Yeah.
But, more HVAC stuff though. This is really the reason I wanted Marco on because he said the funniest shit. Like this is pretty much the reason for the call. And so I was telling Marco a story about when one time we were doing like a condensed mini split swap out. It's me and this guy I used to work with, and it's like for like this music studio actually, which is funny. We're talking about punk rock stuff. It was actually like a punk rock music studio. And so on the roof is the outdoor unit, and we're changing them. Like we got a new unit, we're gonna change the outdoor, we're gonna change the indoor. And so I'm up on the roof, and me and the kid that I'm working with, we pull the old one apart, or we disconnect it, and then we're supposed to get it off the roof, but we're just like, dude, there's like no one around. We should just throw this thing. You know what I mean? And so we threw it. Yeah, so we threw it off the roof like 2 or 3 stories in the parking lot.
Nice.
And then like fucking calls me. The boss calls me like whatever, like 10 minutes later, and he's like, hey Rich, he's like, hey, I'm thinking about maybe trying to that mini split, He's like, what kind of shape is it in? And I'm like, I'm looking off the roof, and I'm like, yeah. But Marquito's like, it's in a lot of shapes. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, what type of shape you want it to be though?
Yeah, what kind of shapes do you want it to be? Like right now,
the shape now.
Yeah, it's all kinds of shapes now. There's like some triangles. There's like some circles. Yeah, it's pretty much. It's not a rectangle. It's no longer a rectangle. That's for sure. Yeah. Well, yeah. Then Marco was also helping me work on one of my aliases because we talked about Obi-Wan Kenobi. Lily,
Obi-Wan Kenobi, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, it was kind of Jake collaboration too. To make it, because that's kind of like it's almost too close. We were talking about Obi-Wan Carlos Kenobi, which I think is really funny. Yeah, but then me and Marco kind of took it further, where it's like Obi-Wan Carlos Alvarez de la Cruz.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so that's the new one. Yeah, there's Obi-Wan Carlos Alvarez de la Cruz. Rodriguez Kenobi, yeah. Junior, the third. Yeah. Also funny about that, Marco doesn't know who Obi-Wan Kenobi is.
Nice.
No, to be honest, I don't know a lot. A lot of people, or a lot of actors, or.
But yeah, we got to hit up Jake though. We'll do it again soon though, Marquise.
Totally.
Yep. Let me know.
Hey, appreciate you being on though, man. It's fun.
Yeah, appreciate you guys.